Alright guys, I'm very excited to share with you the footage from the very first PvP livestream for the Asia region. And we did announce our winners. The top two finalists will be entered to participate in the grand tournament that will take place on Sunday, March 10th. For those of you who are from the Europe or Americas region who still wants to participate, you can go ahead and join the Discord link that I will have in the comment section or description below, and you'll be able to submit your 3 to 4 teams that you want to play during the tournament tomorrow. The tournament will take place on Saturday, March 9th at 5 p.m. UTC, and yeah, it will be featured on Twitch. I hope lots of you will show up. I'm very grateful for those who did show up for today's live stream. They had less than a 24-hour notice and they still showed up, which was wonderful. What I decided, which will be a little different from what I mentioned in the previous video, is that the top 2 finalists from the Asia region will actually pair up during the grand tournament to compete against the 2 finalists from the America/Europe region. They will be paired up too. So we will basically have 2 teams competing, 1 team from the Asia region, 1 team from the America/Europe region for the grand tournament. And this will make the pick and ban a lot more interesting because you have to consider not just your own lineup, but also your teammates as well. And yeah, that's going to be the one change for the grand tournament. And I hope to see you guys there. Enjoy the video. All right. Hello, everyone. TurtleAgs here, bringing you our very first PvP tournament. And this will be for the Asia region. And oh, let me mute myself so I don't hear an echo. So we have 3 participants today. Our first participant, his name is Roi, and this is his profile. And then here is EMT, our second participant. And then here is Jin, our third participant. So basically the idea for today's matchup is that because we have 3 participants, an odd number, and we actually have the perfect number of people in order to have each participant face each of the other 2 participants once. So this is very exciting, and this is actually better than I expected because I think this will be an opportunity for each participant to face against more than one opponent today. So the first 2 people that I would like to match up today will be EMT and Roi. So we've already selected the pick and ban, so I'm going to explain that right now. So first, as I mentioned before, Roi will be facing against EMT, and for Roi's team lineup, so I basically had asked each participant to select one team to make unbannable. That's denoted by the star icon on the top, and then out of the bottom 2, the opponent bans team. So for Roi's lineup, Roi chose to make his 37 team unbannable, and so EMT decided to ban the Centurion team. So for this first matchup, Roi will be playing 37 on one side of Limbo and Eternity team on the other side of Limbo, and Roi gets to choose which team faces off on which side of Limbo 6-1 and 6-2 respectively. And then for our other participant, EMT, so EMT, he brought a different lineup, and he chose to make his Collabona team unbannable, and so Roi banned his Jessica team. And one thing I should clarify is that because we have so few healers in this game, so each participant was allowed to have up to 2 teams use the same healer. So in this case, EMT, he decided to have Sotheby as the healer on 2 of his teams. Okay, so now that everything's clear, I just wanted to just go over a few more things before we start the first matchup, which I'm really excited for. So basically what will happen is that once the match begins, I will ask the participant who will start to share his screen. That way we will be able to watch his gameplay, and I'll be doing live commentary. And what else? Oh yeah, so basically the winner of each match will be determined by basically how fast the players are able to clear each side of Limbo. And basically you tally up the rounds for Limbo 6-1 as well as Limbo 6-2, and whoever cleared in the least combined number of rounds is declared the winner for that match. And in the off chance that, say, one of these participants play on one side of Limbo and their team wipes, then basically that round will be considered the maximum number of rounds allowable for that side. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, if memory serves me right, it will be Limbo. It will be 15 rounds maximum. So we basically count 15. Anyways, so I think we'll go ahead and have Roi start first. So Roi, I'll have you. I think when you click on your icon, there will be an option which I'm hovering over, which is basically share your screen, and then I'll just have you do both Limbo 6-1 and 6-2 back to back. Okay, so whenever you're ready. Okay, so one moment as I load up your screen. Okay, so right now we have Roi's screen, and let me see if we can turn the volume up for this. If not, it's okay, I'm going to be commentating. Okay, he's just gathering up some materials. All right, seems like the stream is going well. We've got the green light for everything. So Roi, good luck to you. Okay, so on Limbo 6-1, Roi will be running his other team. Yes, the Eternity team, which is a very good choice because this first side is weak to mineral. He's running Eternity as a main DPS, Sonetto as a support, and Tooth Fairy as a healer, which I really like this team composition. All right, so we're underway. Okay, so a couple things that we have to note with the mechanics of this enemy. So Druvis, or the Wand Lady in this case, is capable of petrifying your units, and the minions there, the two little carbuncles, they are capable of doing multiple things, such as stealing your Moxie. I really like Roi's team design for this side because Eternity is a vanilla DPS who does not apply any debuffs on the enemy, and as many of you know, or some of you may know, the little carbuncles, when they are debuffed, one of their attacks does more damage. And I'm going to increase the screen size so you guys can see this a little better. All right, so far so good. Basically what Roi is doing is he's generating Moxie for his Eternity, making sure that he gets the greatest amount of damage output as possible. Loving what I'm seeing so far. I think that he's taking the hits pretty well. Now, mind you, Limbo 6-1 has given a lot of my viewers trouble. These carbuncles do a lot of damage, and the Wand Lady with her Petrify can be pretty annoying. So I think bringing Sonetto on this side to disarm the enemies, to control the amount of damage taken, I think is going to be very helpful here. All right, and the beauty of Eternity is that with her ultimate, she's able to self-sustain better, which will help with the overall survivability of his team. Remember that when the little minions are taken to below, I believe, 50% health, they are going to do more damage. So one thing that Roi will need to keep in mind is just making sure that once one of the carbuncles gets to below 50% HP, he is able to manage the damage taken and take out those carbuncles. All right, and it looks like his medicine pocket has been petrified. However, the good thing is that Roi topped off the HP of his team members beforehand, so I anticipate that in combination with the Baby Tooth stacks will help him get past this next round. All right, so right now he's planning to buff his team, which I think is very smart, increases damage output as well as mitigate damage. And he has his Sonetto's Disarm at the ready in order to further control the enemy's actions. Very nice. Excellent damage there, disarming the one carbuncle that had 2 attacks incoming. Okay, the Wand Lady has just casted the ultimate, and I would say that Roi's party has tanked the damage pretty well. I'm really liking what I see so far. And Capitol, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you showing up. looks like we have a couple viewers trickling in. Thank you so much for watching. This is, after all, our first PvP match for Asia server, and I'm really glad that these participants were able to show up because they had literally less than 24 hours notice. Just wanted to make sure that we would be able to feature all of these tournaments during the long weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so so far so good. The damage is piling up a little bit now that one of the carbuncles has dipped below 50% HP. However, with some smart maneuvering, Roi will be disarming the Wand Lady potentially in order to make sure that none of those 3 attack incantations come in. So really like this team design. I think that a lot of my viewers who struggled on this side have smartly swapped their pickles with Sonetto to provide some sustain for their party. Beautifully done. I think this is very smart to top off the HP of your party members as well as disarming the Wand Lady. And now we have Sonetto's ultimate up, and with a nice fusion of the heals there, excellent. All right, so I'm curious what Roi is going to do. I think he's debating whether or not he wants to knock out a carbuncle. I think it would be a good idea perhaps to maybe take down the little carbuncle, because that one will have his attacks boosted due to, I think, one of his abilities to boost damage when he's below 50% HP. Very good. Okay, and Sonetto hits surprisingly hard, possessing a penetration rate for her ultimate. Good damage there. Excellent. One carbuncle taken care of. Beautiful. I'm getting my notebook at the ready to take down how many rounds that he's able to clear. I think that we are approaching the, let me see here, past the midpoint certainly. And remember, guys, if your team gets wiped, it looks like, because it's a maximum of 20 rounds for this limbo, so as such, if your party wipes on either side of limbo, the number of rounds is automatically set to 20. And our goal is to clear in as few rounds as possible. So I'm just writing down here, Roi versus EMT. Limbo 6-1 and Limbo 6-2. Excellent. Okay, we are currently in round 9. I think that even though the Wand Lady is dishing out good damage, but now that we've taken care of the carbuncles, I think we have I think taking on these attacks will be a little more manageable. However, we do have a huge attack incoming, which Sonetto is not able to disarm. And I believe one of the characters will be petrified. So I think what Roi is planning to do is determine whether or not he can cast his ultimate, heal, and okay, good. Sorry, my screen on my phone crashed there for a moment, but we're doing good. I think it's very smart. So basically, Eternity will gain some HP from her ultimate, dealing good damage. And then Tooth Fairy is going to be healing to provide some self-sustain. Beautiful heals there. So I think we're doing very well. Ultimate incoming. All right, I would say that Roi was able to tank those hits very well, and unfortunately Tooth Fairy was petrified again, which may be actually a good thing because his HP is still relatively healthy. Tooth Fairy Baby Tooth stacks can still passively heal his team, and he's able to get some damage in. So now he's getting Sonetto's buff back online in order to mitigate some damage as well as increase his damage output. And wow, that was surprisingly good damage there, 8k. Mind you, these bosses have become tankier this time around, so it is taking the average player longer in order to clear these rounds. And because we are in a PvP setting in which we do have one team banned, so remember that these players are playing with suboptimal teams. And I would say that, at round 12, we are already seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Python, welcome. We are playing Reverse 1999. This is a our very first PvP match hosted by me, Turtle Lags, and we have our first match underway. And we are playing, we are currently on Limbo 6-1, round 13. Excellent. I think Roi has navigated this Limbo 6-1 masterfully, managing the ads on the enemy side, as well as making sure that his team is adequately topped off. If I download, can I play, sir? Python, you can, except we are currently playing endgame content. However, I recommend giving Reverse 1999 a try. This is a fantastic game that is a time traveling game where every update we are taken to another country on this world. Currently, for version 1.4, the patch, which lasts for about 6 to 7 weeks, is taking place in Athens, Greece, which is really cool. And we actually had the newest, strongest, toughest content released recently with the introduction of raids. Okay, very good. I think it's looking like a 14-turn clear. Beautiful, good job, Roi. Round of applause. Beautiful. I think 14-turn clear is very respectable. All right, so now we are entering side 2. Very nice. Okay, featuring his 37 team. I think he's deciding right now who he wants as a sub DPS. Beautiful. Res 1037, love to see it. And yeah, go ahead and level up if you want. Yeah, very, very good. I have some viewers who are having a hard time clearing Limbo 6-1, which I believe is the harder of the two sides currently, so very well done. Love to see it. Now Roi is bringing his... Yep, go ahead and restart if you need to. I think, with the nature of the RNG of the cards, I think right now he is trying to reshuffle for more 37 cards. Beautiful. I think this is a perfect start. And basically the name of the game here with the 37 team is to generate as much Eureka as possible in order to get the follow-up attacks going. I think Roi has wisely started the match off with a debuff from Beacorn Bloom. Beacorn Bloom, our secret 6-star, is capable of shredding reality defense as well as increasing the damage taken by the enemy for 2 rounds, in addition to being able to silence the enemy with her own ultimate. I think we are off to a fantastic start, going exactly according to plan. We are about to see 37's first follow-up attack animation. Beautiful, took care of that little critter before it even did anything. I think EMT Clay Jensen has a good account note. I think each one of these participants have fantastic accounts, and I'm very excited to see how things are playing out. I think that there are certain DPSs that are underestimated, such as Eternity, and as we saw earlier, she had a fantastic clear. Very nice, so far so good. Okay, we are about to have a big turn here. I think he is definitely prioritizing damage. Eternity is all right. She's just an honest character, nothing fancy. You are right, Stream. And actually, being an honest character, nothing fancy, is actually perfect for Limbo 6-1, because when you debuff the little critters, they do more damage. Sorry. My first time casting, cut me some slack here. All right. But, as I watched this first match, I'm getting really excited because we are seeing a really nice showcase, and I think this is going to be a big turn with Beacorn Bloom doing her ultimate, silencing the enemy Jessica. Beautiful, love to see it. That was a well executed round there. Beautiful, beautiful. And what I am loving right now is that Roi is navigating the rounds beautifully, not allowing the little carbuncles to get any damage in on his team, which will help with the survivability. And I think Roi has done a fantastic job as well, shuffling for 37 cards to ensure that he is maximizing the damage output. Love to see that his 37 is the main DPS. I think that prior to the release of version 1.4, there was a lot of question as to whether or not 37 could be a main DPS. And I think that Roi is showing us today that 37, I don't know what his portraits are. I think he showed us earlier, but I didn't catch that. But his 37 is actually dealing decent damage, and more importantly, controlling the mechanics of the enemy. And I think what is happening now is that now Jessica's HP, the enemy Jessica, is dipping below 50% HP. We have crossed the halfway point, and as many of you know, this enemy Jessica is capable of summoning one carbuncle per turn. All right, and this is looking to be a big turn for our Roi here, debuffing the enemy, casting two different ultimates. And with Balloon Party's ultimate, he is able portrays are. Oh, thank you, Roi. Roi is multitasking, listening to my commentary while he's doing his thing. But beautiful, love to see. I think that very smart to be able to have Balloon Party cast his ultimate, kind of help 37 with crowd controlling. For those of you who don't know, for Limbo 6-2, each mass ultimate does 2 points of damage on each carbuncle, which was something I learned from another content creator. Beautifully executed. I think that Roi is navigating this side quite well. And now we have a situation where he's determining what he's going to do next. I think he's beautiful. I think that, 337 incantations. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Love to see it. Excellent. And I think that's very smart. I think 37's multi-target incantation, the swirling incantation picture is, Roi is everywhere. I know, right? Oh, man. Wow, I think the incantations are lining up in his favor, which is very good because, he still has a healthy 76 Vertins energy, you can call it, ready in case he needs to reshuffle or perhaps maybe heal more. But I think that he has a lot of options here, which is beautiful to see. You got 1 mil 270k on Serpent Boss. Good job, String. I was doing more runs last night and I could not beat my score that I attained on my live stream yesterday. 1.5 mil, that is a tall order. By the way, String, I did bring my 37 to res 13, but I still couldn't beat my previous score for some reason. Okay, so I think what Roy's doing here is prioritizing getting his he had a lot of incantations, so he was able to even fuse one to get his ultimate up for the following turn. And I think this is a beautiful showcase because it shows that you don't need any portraits on 37 in order to have a decent run. This is very good. I think he's aggressively shuffling, wisely so. I think he sees the light at the end of the tunnel. I think he wants to end the match here potentially, given that he didn't heal. Beautiful, beautiful damage. Will this be a 10-round clear? It is a 10-round clear. Or very close to 10-round clear. Oh my god. Okay, I spoke too soon. I think that Jessica... No, I know. Good effort, though. Good effort. Dang, how much HP was that? That was like... I think we saw it on the screen earlier. It was probably less than 100. I can hardly see the health bar, so... Man... 1,644. One more point of damage, guys. Could have done the trick, but no. This enemy will survive for one more round. It's okay, Roi. I think that this was a beautiful showcase. I'm surprised that Beacorn survived, to be honest. She's a squishy unit. Beautiful 11 round clear. Very respectable. A round of applause for Roi. We have more viewers coming in. I think this is like the most viewers I've had. Beautiful. All right, good job, Roi. Good job. So 14 round clear side 1, 11 round clear side 2. So we have a total of 25 rounds cumulatively for Roi. Okay, Roi, so you can go ahead and turn off... Oh, Truth Fairy is the best waifu. Okay, if you want to add Roi as a friend, there is his ID right there. Think he did a fantastic job. Roi, loved your gameplay. I loved the navigation of both sides. You did a really good job, and I see why you built the teams the way you did. All right, so Roi, you can go ahead and actually, EMT, if you'd like, you can go ahead and share your screen and we can hop on.
Oh, wait.
Take your time. While you are getting things ready, I'll go ahead and mention here. So EMT, just pulling up his profile here. So so EMT chose to make his Collarbona team unbannable. And I think Roi very smartly banned the Jessica team. Definitely the Poison archetype is one of the best archetypes that we have in Reverse 1999 right now. So I think that was very wise to ban that. It'll be very interesting. This could potentially be a Druvis versus Druvis matchup on Limbo 6-2 if he decides to bring Druvis on that side. One thing to mention is that, yes, there is the 37 Eureka team, which is excellent on Limbo 6-2. However, Sotheby is actually a fantastic sub-DPS to manage the little minions on the side because she's able to cast her poison, and her poison kicks in to do another round point of damage. All right, so we are just waiting for EMT to share his screen, which, I think he did. Okay, let's hop on in. Free to play, so I'm really... Roi, you did amazing. Good job. Okay, so I think... EMT is going to start off strong with a Collarbona and Henley team. This looks like a fantastic composition. So, yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So, EMT, when you are ready, we will begin. This is going to be exciting. But EMT, I just noticed here, do you want to switch your side cubes? Because I think you had the side cubes on the wrong units. Think
Okay, I already changed my cycle.
Okay. Yeah, your Luxurious Leisure is not on your Collarbona. I don't know if you want to do that. But okay, he has started the match. Sorry, Roi. Okay. All right, so off to a good start here.
Sorry, Roi.
Oh no, Roi, if you lose the matchup, it's on me. I apologize. Just trying to... He wants the stats. Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit OCD, so... All right. All right, so we are starting things off strong. Ooh, and actually he combined his Collarbona incantations there. Love to see it. I think Collarbona is fantastic, probably one of the best DPSs on this side. Ooh, his Tooth Fairy's taking a lot of damage. I don't know how built that Tooth Fairy is. So, but with Anna and Lee casting her buff to mitigate damage, I think that Tooth Fairy will be able to absorb some of the damage quite comfortably. Ooh, we got a follow. Who followed? Roi, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah. Dude, I am so excited this PvP match is happening. I think that we're going to see a lot of really cool showcases. As you saw, we saw earlier, we did see an Eternity and 37 showcase, and with EMT we are going to have completely different lineups with a Collarbona and Druvis showcase. I'm really curious how Druvis will perform on side 2, but just kind of focusing on side 1 here, I think that Collarbona is about to get his first ultimate out. I think it's very smart to maybe ignore the ads for the meantime, get as much damage on one lady. Ooh, 21k damage with Collarbona. That is pretty significant damage, followed by another 8.5k. That's pretty high damage there. His Anon Lee's taking a lot of damage though, so he may want to consider controlling. Oh, okay, we got two little critter ultimates coming in, and remember the little critters are able to remove 1 Moxie from the entire party each. So I think he's going to need to maybe do a combination of heals and a buff to help keep his team from dying, and he has the right cards for that, so I think he'll be able to stem the damage. We do have an Anon lead daze as well if he wants to daze one of the little critters, but off to a strong start, just now realizing that the little critters, if you ignore them, they will bring the pain, so you gotta be careful about that. Oh, and he chose to daze. Oh, Anon Lee died. Okay, so we got to be careful there. Oh, Tooth Fairy died too. Oh no, this is not looking good. Okay. So, yeah, I was not expecting that actually. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Fantastic team to bring. I think just maybe choosing a different selection of targets. Druvis was not going to attack there, so I don't think dazing was necessary. I think he just... Oh. Yeah. This is rough, guys. Okay. But no problem. And actually, it just occurred to me, if the first team wipes, we can't get to the second round. Okay. Sorry about the wipe there, EMT. Okay, so let me think what we will do here, because if you wipe on side 1, we can't get to side 2. So I think what we'll do is, I think in the interest of time, EMT, what we'll do, we'll go ahead and, because we wiped on Limbo 6-1, so we'll go ahead and, EMT, you can go ahead and end your stream there for a moment. We'll go ahead and we'll declare Roi the winner for this round. Congratulations, Roi. That was unlucky, I do agree. So now we are going to have our second matchup. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and match up Roi against Jin next. So let me go ahead and pull up the picks and bans. Okay, let me pull up Roy's profile here. Okay, so Roi has protected his 37, and let me just check the Discord real quick to see which team was banned. One moment here. Okay, I'm just checking Jin's chat. Okay, so... okay, interesting. So Roy's Eternity team has been banned. Okay, so Roi, against Jin, you will be playing 37 and Centurion team. I love the picks, actually. I think that makes a lot of sense, given that Eternity is favorable on the first side of Limbo with the Mineral Flatus. So, okay, that is going to be the two teams that Roi will play, the 37 team as well as the Centurion team. And for Jin, I'm just double checking what Roi banned. Oh, oops, one moment. Sorry, wrong. Okay, so this is Jin's profile. So Jin, he did protect his 37 team. And just checking something here. Roi has banned the Jessica team. Smart choice. So for Jin will be playing the 37 Regulus team on one side, as well as the Eternity Miss New Babel team on the other side with Colabona. All right. So I think we'll kind of shake things up a little bit. I'm going to have, let me see. Jin, I'm going to have you start first. That way you can warm your feet a little bit. So Jin, you are up whenever you are ready. You can go ahead and show your screen. And I'm going back into my Twitch feed here. Okay, I have my Twitch back up whenever you are ready. Okay, it looks like Jin shared his screen, jumping in. Beautiful. All right, so starting things off, Jin is going to be playing his Miss New Babel, Eternity, Colabona, and Balloon Party team. Excellent tools here. I'm really curious who he's going to bring. Oh, this might be a Miss New Babel. Oh, love to see it. Okay, Jin has brought the spice with the Miss New Babel Eternity team. Love it, love it. Oh, this is going to be exciting. We are here for a show. So I'm really curious what he will prioritize. I think with Eternity having most of the cards, I think he's going to start off with some damage output. It's better his Jessica team will die. Good point, String. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so he's starting things off by applying shields to his party as well as getting some damage in. It looks like he's focusing down the carbuncles. All right. So far, so good. I think this is probably one of the tankier teams we will see on in this tournament. Beautiful execution there, just racking up some Moxie for his Miss New Babel, as well as fusing the Eternity cards and potentially getting more damage off. Ooh, okay. So I think Wow, I didn't know Miss New Babel could deal that much damage. I think that, I don't know how his teams are built, but I think that with Miss New Babel's signature Psycube, Genesis slash follow-up Psycube, I think this Miss New Babel is going to dish out some decent damage in addition to also mitigating some damage, so love to see it. I think he's getting ready to get his ultimate up for Miss New Babel, as well as casting Eternity's ultimate to get more damage in, as well as providing some sustain for his Eternity. Love to see it. Oh yeah, that's a good point, String. The disadvantage there, that can certainly happen with the Jessica lineup, but the poison team is not to be underestimated. It can dish out some serious damage. Okay, so it looks like Eternity was petrified, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it does give him an opportunity to perhaps top up some HP if he chooses to do so. Very smart. I think getting Miss New Babel's ultimate in and perhaps gaining some Moxie for Balloon Party for more self-sustain in the form of Balloon Party's ultimate down the line. Okay, but I think he has a lot of faith in his Miss New Babel being able to absorb all the hits now that the ultimate is up, as well as casting a shield in order to provide some additional tankiness. I think that this is a beautiful showcase of, I think, what people can expect from a Miss New Babel revival with the addition of version 1.4. I think this new version has allowed Miss New Babel to rise in the ranks, having some viability in a Eureka follow-up team, as well as having a Psycube that benefits her damage output. And I think he is considering right now about healing with Miss New Babel and also dealing some additional counter damage, which does get a boost this time around, which is very nice. All right, I think he's being careful with his plays here. Just wants to make sure that he's able to survive. Beautiful, love to see it. I think this is a combination of defense and offense, which we love to see. Took down one carbuncle. I think that is quite good. All right, so we are entering round 6, or we're on round 5 right now, and he is masterfully taking care of one carbuncle at a time. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and he actually has another ultimate lined up, which is good. I think he's considering his plays right now. I think this is very wise. Get the ultimate off before the little critter Moxie steals that. All right. And the critter got taken down by the counterattacks. Very nice. And as you can see, we're dishing out some good counterattack damage. That was 3.5k on the Wand Lady, which is actually quite impressive. I think definitely the Mineral Flatus damage boost helps, but I think this Miss New Babel is also quite built. That's more damage than what my Miss New Babel dishes out. All right, I think he's doing a good job with keeping his HP topped off. Now, I'm just really curious which team member is going to be petrified. Oh, it will be Miss New Babel. However, because of her ultimate, she is immune to the petrify. So I think that was beautiful timing. I think that is Miss New Babel 101 for you guys. I think a lot of people underestimate Miss New Babel's ability to not only dish out a lot of counter damage and also improve the tankiness of your party members, but also being able to resist controls such as that petrify that just happened. So now I think we are on cruise control. Beautiful. And I think the ability to mitigate damage as well as dish out damage makes Miss New Babel certainly the star of the show. I see that that Jin has brought her to the front, which means that I think he really respects her and sees her as a leader of this party. And I think Eternity's kind of functions more as a sub-DPS with some self-sustain, which helps with the overall survivability of his team, which we love to see. I think one thing we just have to be careful of is just managing the damage intake here. Miss New Babel getting kind of low. But I think, wow, that is so much damage. Okay, but I think that he is navigating this quite well. His team is, after all, quite tanky, and I think he is debating whether to finish off the Wand Lady now or perhaps top off his HP. I think certainly with Balloon Party's ultimate, she'll top off the HP of the lowest HP party member, which will be Miss New Babel, following up with another healing incantation. I think it's very wise. You don't want to risk having your team wipe. Ooh, he topped off the HP of his party quite well. Wow, that counter damage is nothing to scoff at. That he might actually finish this right here. Very close. We are in round 11. I think we are in the final round potentially. Yeah, he's going all in. Also getting Miss New Babel's ultimate up just in case. 11 round tier clear. Round of applause for Jin. An amazing... Miss New Babel almost did as much damage as Eternity. Beautifully done. Round of applause for Jin. Good job. Thoroughly enjoyed that. All right, and we are in for a treat as well because Roi will be playing a different lineup of teams. Oh, wait, hold on. We still have Limbo 6-2. Sorry, we are not done yet. All right, so Jin is switching up his lineup. Okay, he has his Eureka team with Regulus as a sub DPS. This is going to be really interesting, guys. All right, so, and okay, so starting off the match with a beautiful suite of cards. I think you can't ask for anything better than this. I think he might actually start off right off the bat with, yep, that's what I would do too. Rack up those Eureka stacks. Yeah, easy clap, exactly. Beautiful run there. That was a beautiful Miss New Babel showcase earlier. Excellent. All right, so I think wisely increasing the damage output. I think what he's trying to do right now, Jin, is get as much damage in as possible. Beautifully done, managing those critters masterfully, as well as piling on the pain for the Wand Lady there. All right, so he's going to bring on more damage now with a mass attack. Or mass buff, or a self buff rather, to get his... Oh, he has... I think he has a P537, I think, or did I count that wrong? Dang, that was massive damage there. I did not keep track of how many Eureka stacks that was before the mass buff, or the buff was cast, but that was a lot of damage there. Beautifully done. Yeah, that is a very well built 37 there. All right, ultimate incoming, I think. Okay, he tanked that quite nicely. Well done, well done. All right, we are on round 5. Okay, I'm trying to remember what that Jessica's debuff does. Okay, smart move, just dealing more damage as well as topping off the HP of his party. Ooh, another mass attack there. Beautiful. All right, we got a couple options here. He has the option to purify his units if he would so choose with Tooth Fairy's ultimate, or he could continue to bring on the pain. I think that is something he's considering. Okay, so he has opted to go for a self buff. And also getting some heals in. Yep, that is good damage there. Beautifully done. Ooh, this might do it. Okay, the Jessica's down. Critter survives, so it is looking like this is going to be a 7-turn clear. Beautifully done, Jin. Very nice. All right, and Regulus, doing a little dance before the match ends. Poor little critter. Okay, applause to Jin. Good job. That was beautifully done. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Very nice. So, I think that was 11 turn clear first side and then 7 turn clear second side. Okay, we're just waiting for Roy to come back. I think he messaged me. Let me check something here. Okay, actually, I think he maybe. Let me DM Roy for a moment. Actually, maybe Roy is watching. Let me double check. Roy, are you there? One moment, guys. Okay, we're just waiting for Roy to come back. Wow, very nice. And you have Lilia skin too, so that's awesome. Oh, your 37's res 13. Oh, dang, this is a heavily invested 37. I was like, why is this 37 doing more damage than mine's? That's incredible. Okay, very nice. And I see he also invested in the new side cube as well, which is a fantastic side cube to run. This time around, a cheater? No, everyone's welcome. And actually, I believe on the Europe/America side, we do have some spenders as well who have heavily invested in their teams. That will be tomorrow. Okay, so let me see here. Roy. I don't know where Roy went, guys. Let me just check the other parts of chat. Maybe he said something there. One moment, guys. Intermission. Okay. I don't see Roy, so I think what we could do right now is while we're waiting for Roy, he did mention there was a time when he would be gone for maybe 30 minutes. I don't know if that would be now. So I think what we'll do actually is we'll go ahead and do a matchup EMT versus Jin. So let's do that. I would really like to see EMT clear Limbo 6-1 because I do want to see what his team looks like on 6-2. All right, so let me go ahead and show Rin's team again. Or not Rin, sorry, Jin. Okay, so for Jin's team, let me see who EMT banned. One moment, guys. Okay, so EMT has banned Jin's mineral team. Okay, so Jin, you'll be playing your 37 and Jessica team, all right? So, and then for EMT, let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me just check who Jin banned. Oh, Jin, who did you ban again? I don't. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, Eternity, or wait, for EMT Jessica team. Okay, Jessica. Got it. So EMT, your Jessica team has been banned, so you will be playing your mineral team on side one and your Druvis, or just like pick a side. So Colabona and Druvis, these two teams are the ones you'll play. All right, so EMT, you're going to be the first one up. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and show your stream. And I'm going back on Twitch here.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay. Whenever. Oh, I see it. All right. So EMT, whenever you're ready, you can begin. All right. So EMT, whenever you're ready, you can begin.
So I try again in this.
Yeah, go for it. You're going against Jin now. Yeah, go for it. You're going against Jin now. Okay, so once again, we are seeing the Colabona team in action, and this time, I think. Sorry, let me just mute myself here. I think I hear myself in EMT's chat, or I think I hear myself in stream volume. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think we're off to a good start here. He's going to make sure he gets some damage out from his Colabona. All right, so what he's doing next is he's going to buff with his Anan Lee to increase his damage output as well as mitigate some damage as well as heal. And I think right now he's going to try to get Anan Lee's ultimate up. What's the prize again? So the top two winners will get a Roaring Jukebox as well as be entered into the Grand Tournament, which will take place 2 days from now. And we'll finalize the dates and times of the final tournament once we have our winners for both today's tournament as well as tomorrow's. Okay, actually, I think this is a very good start. He's really making sure he tops off the HP of his party members, as well as dealing good damage on the enemies. I think this time he has prioritized the little carbuncles, which I think is a very good idea. Very nice. Okay, he had a good roll there, but he's re-rolling. I think he's looking for some other cards. I think he really wants to take down the carbuncles here. I think he's deciding, okay, so he's prioritizing keeping his team alive while at the same time dealing good damage against a little carbuncle. Good damage there. Will that be enough? I think it... Ooh, it was not quite enough to take down the little carbuncle. Ooh, narrowly survived there. Holy, okay. But his team is still going strong here, going to have a level 3 healing incantation. Yeah, I think taking down that little critter is probably a good idea. If that crit, he would have killed the critter. You're right, you're right. All right, so that little critter is taken down. Nicely played. Very smart dazing. I think right now what he's doing is he's trying to take down the little critter as quick as possible. Excellent damage there. That was like 18k. Ooh, and another 13k. Finished off that minion with ease. Excellent. So his damage output is actually quite good. I think just the reason why maybe his team is taking more damage, maybe his Anon Lee and Tooth Fairy are a little squishier. Maybe they're on the crit build, I don't know. Oftentimes, I think crit resonance builds are a little overestimated because you do miss out on a lot of reality and mental defense as well as HP. All right, so the Wand Lady is casting her ultimate. Let's see how well he tanks that. That's actually a lot of damage considering we have Anon Lee's buff up. But I think he's still doing all right. Good heals there. Wow, 18k damage, that's a lot. Oh, I think EMT forgot to switch his side cubes again because I saw Brave New World equipped on Collabona. Yeah, but still nice damage nevertheless. I feel like, yeah, I mean, besides just taking a ton of damage on his side, but you know, Limbo 6-1 does hit pretty hard, so it's entirely possible that EMT's team is well built. It's just the enemy does a ton of damage. Very nice dazing the enemy during a very critical juncture. I think this is looking like it could be an 11 or 12 turn clear. I think he has definitely the tools for an 11 turn clear, which is quite respectable. I think he's debating whether he can afford to do 3 attacks here. Oh, I see. Very smart. Maybe getting a subsequent attack to deal more damage. He could one turn kill here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And you're right, Jin. Definitely his collarbone is very well built. I think it's just the other two might... Ooh, oh, not quite. Not quite. I think he's facing the same issue that Roi did before. Oh my god. His Tooth Fairy barely dodged that. Okay, so it's looking like it could be... Okay, he's dazing. Okay, this should do it. It's a 12 turn clear. Very nice. Good job, EMT. That was a good run. All right, so now he's going to tackle Limbo 6-2, and finally we'll get to showcase a second team. Really curious how this Druva Sotheby team will do here. He might want to equip a Psycube. Here. Oh, yeah, he's selecting Psycubes. Okay, good. We want a good showcase here, guys. All right. Very excited to see this. Now, I think... Yes, okay. So, very good. Oh, bringing Lily on the second side is actually pretty good because you get the follow-up attacks. So that's two hits per little carbuncle. So that'll be good. Yay, Roi, you're back. Welcome back. Roi, don't worry. You didn't miss much. We started the second lineup. Roi, we'll have you play in the second... We'll have you play after this match. Don't worry.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. That was my brother. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Right now, while you were gone, we went ahead and started the EMT versus Jin match. We had EMT go first. He was able to clear Limbo 6-1 this time, and he's tackling 6-2 with his Druvis comp. Okay, so far so good. I think he's just debating what to do here. Getting the cures up early, I think that's a good idea if you want to make sure that the carbuncles don't bring you too low. Man, Lilia is so squishy. Okay, so I think he's debating what to do here. Okay, so I think he's thinking about getting Druvis's ultimate up as well as doing some multi-target attacks. Interesting team, not going to lie. Yeah, I agree. Druvis, very interesting team. I've been meaning to try Sotheby on Limbo 6-2 simply because her poison stacks can also do 1 point of damage on the carbuncles. Okay, but I think he's doing all right. Lilia's HP is getting a little low, but with the cure stacks, I think he's navigating this all right. We do have the opposing Jessica with 2 debuffs incoming, so we'll see how that plays out. Okay, so I think that is a good idea, and this allows him to have some self-sustain, apply some poison stacks on the carbuncles, as well as petrifying that Druvis. Oh, which is immune to control! Or on that Jessica, I didn't realize this. Oh, that, I actually forgot about that. That would have been a good place, except that, good play, except that Jessica's immune to control. I forgot. Okay. So, but it's all right. I mean, Druvis is your main damage dealer, so pile that damage on. All right, Sotheby's ultimate. Very nice. Good. Managing. Okay, so this will take down the other carbuncle as well. Love to see it. Nicely done. I think that overall we're doing pretty well. We're bringing the opposing Jessica down to about 50% HP. Sotheby's getting a little low, so I think he may consider doing some heals there. I think he's prioritizing double heals, considering his next move, what he'll do. It's tough choices for sure. I wonder if EMT knows about the... So with Sotheby, if you have her at I3, you're able to, when you cast 2 healing incantations in a row, trigger the first cure status with your second healing incantation. That's how you get your Sotheby to heal instantly the same round if you need to. Ooh, but his Sotheby narrowly dodged the KO there. So we're still in it, guys. Still in it. And guys, if you're in the America/Europe region, we do have a PvP tomorrow. I think so far we have 2 contestants, but we have 2 very solid contestants. So if you want to join the fray, you're welcome to. Signups will end about maybe 3 hours before the tournament tomorrow. Very good. Getting some ultimate damage in. Multi-target damage in to manage the carbuncles. Love it. The opposing Jessica is below half HP now, so we're getting there. Full on Druvis, exactly. Love it. Ooh, smart decision to move an incantation once to get Druvis's ultimate up again. I think he's really piling on the pain right now, just making sure he gets a decent clear time. Sotheby getting kind of low, but Sotheby is a pretty tanky unit. She can easily achieve 11 to 12k HP if you want her to. I do recommend healing though. Yeah, I think he knows. All right, I'm hopeful for him that his Sotheby doesn't die. It's scaring me a little bit. Yeah, this is a tough choice. You know, I think that this limbo cycle is the perfect limbo cycle to start PvPs because I think that we are able to. I think this time around the ads really do matter. Like they are troublesome. And I was actually kind of getting tired of the same bosses over and over, and we have very different ones this limbo cycle, which is nice to see. Good damage there. I'm just worried for Hisothebe. I'm trying to remember who he has in the back. It doesn't matter how many team members die so long as you clear. Okay, so Sotheby got taken out. I'm trying to remember if he brought a second healer. Okay, Lilia knocked out. Okay, Balloon Party, this is still salvageable. So, Balloon Party is an excellent healer. I think we're approaching solo Druvis mode here. But his Druvis is very well built, and his Balloon Party seems reasonably tanky, so I think it's just a matter of making sure that he is able to navigate these final rounds unscathed. Balloon Party incoming, exactly. Ooh, beautiful combination of card shuffling there. We do have a level 3 heal coming up if he so chooses to do that, which I think would be a good idea. I think he agrees. Prioritizing that carbuncle, I really do think that was a good play. I think the 1 point, yep, okay, good. Actually, that lined up perfectly, taking out that carbuncle there. And the poison stack's really helping out. I think that, Sotheby is able to manage these carbuncles decently well. Maybe not as well as 37, but certainly I think, ooh, very nice. Okay, bringing on the pain right now. Love to see it. Okay, good. So we're doing all right, even though we had two team members get KO'd. I think, yeah, this Druvis is insane. I agree. That is definitely a better built Druvis than my Druvis, that's for sure. And pardon me while I stand and stretch for a little bit. This chair is really uncomfortable. Sorry, guys. Pardon me. All right, so I think this dual Druvis / Balloon Party comp is doing decently well. Oh, you don't have a Druvis? Druvis is fun. I think it's annoying, though, that Blue Paw keeps introducing immune control, or, yeah, bosses that are immune to control, but Druvis is very fun when you can petrify the enemy. Almost there, almost there. I think this might do it. Oh, barely. Excuse me. Okay, we're in round 16, or 17, but he's hanging on. I think this may be the round to KO. Yeah, he's going all in, going with the Balloon Party attack. Good. Okay, 17 turn clear EMT. Good job, good job. Congratulations. Kind of getting worse in that regard too. Can't even crowd control the ads. Yeah, you're right, Lusoka. It is unfortunate. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. The carbuncle's alive. Ah, that's so annoying, the carbuncle. So I think this might be an 18 turn clear, but still, you defeated the enemy. That's what matters the most. Yep. Druvis versus Carbuncle. Who will win? The Druvis one. Okay, good job. Can we give EMT a round of applause? Good job, good job. EMT, I think that you're bringing very solid teams. And right now we're going to go to Jin. Okay, so Jin, you are up next. Oh, and you have a 37 just... yeah, okay, so... Druvis wins balloons, party jumps in front to take the credit. Exactly, exactly. All right, so I'm going to go into Jin's live stream here. Excellent. Okay, so after Jin plays, then we'll have Roi play because we still have to see Roi's matchup against Jin. Okay, so he's bringing the 37 team on side 1. Very good. And I think he's doing this because Plant is weak on side 1. So that does make a lot of sense. And Sotheby's decent on side 2. So this is what's the score so far? So Roi currently, let me see. So for your match against EMT, actually it's kind of hard to tally it right now. So you have a 25 round clear so far for your match against EMT, and Yeah, and then EMT did 30 rounds there. I'll have the final score in a moment. This team probably 10 turn cleared, maybe 9. Is it third place still get prize? Yes, Draco. So because we have 3 contestants and three prizes to distribute, so every participant for today will get a prize, but only 2 will be entered into the for the grand tournament on Sunday. I am EMT. I should have joined. I know String. Well, String, which region are you? Because we have a tournament tomorrow. You can join tomorrow if you can wake up. You are EMT. I mean, I'm really happy we even have an Asia region showcase because I literally gave these guys less than 24 hours to join. So, but if I join and I play like shit, you guys are gonna laugh at me. No, String, no, we're not like that here. We're not like that here. I mean, hey, if they're talking trash, they should have joined, right? And the beauty of Reverse 1999 is that there's so many ways to play this game. Unrealistic expectations, I can't wake up. I know, Lusoka. It's all right. I will host. My goal is to host 1 PvP tournament per character release. I'm so happy you guys are here, by the way. Like, this is a dream come true, to be able to host PvP tournaments and to have actual participants playing. And I hope you guys are enjoying this, by the way. Where did the boss's health go exactly? Yeah, basically summing up this party in one word: domination. This 37 team is no joke. I think the fastest clear I had on Limbo 6-1 is 8. He's gonna beat me. Yeah, start team with 37 is broken, exactly. Dude, I love 37. She is so fun to play. Even at P0, guys. She is viable at P0. We actually had, I'm trying to forget who showcased that. Ooh, okay, 6 turn clear, beautiful. On side 1, that is insanity. Whew. Holy dang. Okay, yeah, my fastest clear was 8 turns on that side, so wow. Let me try if I can do 6 rounds. Hey, String, you're online now. Do you want to join? Mine was at the wire with Eternity. I just realized, String, you're online now. You could participate in this tournament if you want. We got time. That's if you want, no pressure. Okay, so Jessica versus Jessica, the showcase of the century. Who will dominate? Mine was at the wire with the Eternity Tooth Fairy A-Knight. Ooh, A-Knight, I like it. I got 37 recently, building her after 26. Congrats on your 37, your clutch 37, Lusoka. Beautiful, beautiful. So starting off strong with some poison applications, took down that, well, we're on turn 2, so Carbuncle was just summoned. And what I love about the poison team is that both players of the poison core, so the B and Jessica, are able to crowd control quite effectively. String, do you have access to our server? I can actually link the server in the chat if you'd like. I should be commentating on not yet? Okay. All right, let me go ahead and, for those of you guys who want to join the PvP server, I'll go ahead and share this with you all. Okay, yeah, I know that Ren is dominating, probably. How to share the server? Let me see. Invite, there we go. So copy link. All right, going back into the chat here. You want to chill at the moment? Yeah, chill String. We have a tournament tomorrow, so who needs chilling? We have prizes, tosses a chair. Yeah. We have a tournament tomorrow, so you guys can still participate. And I appreciate you, Roy, for sticking around, even though I know it's really late over there right now. Beautiful execution of this poison team, by the way. Just keeping the carbuncles under control with the combination of Sotheby's poison stacks as well as, the dual poison comms multi-target. And Beacorn Bloom bringing on the pain, sealing that ultimate. Beautiful. That is Beacorn Bloom 101 for you guys. Oh, you do 7 turns, so his units can 6 turn. That portrait res must be high. Yeah, the resonance, I think, is above. Oh yeah, I think we saw a resonance 13 for 37. So love to see that 37 is getting some good treatment as she well deserves with the investment. Bringing my 37 to res 13 last night definitely felt like a huge investment. But I think with Joe around the corner in about 2 patches, I think 37 stock will only rise. Plus, I think Blue Pock really loves 37. She has a lot of potential teammates for sure. Res 13 is the new Res 10, exactly. I mean, if you've been playing since day one, you've probably racked up quite a few of those resonances. You need to bring characters to 10 and above. So I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, content is getting tougher now. I mean, raids, I can't break past, I think my high score is 1.32 mils. So yeah, I think people are trying to see if they can hit 1.4 or 1.5 mil for the raids. Beautiful execution there. I think that was very wise. Getting the poison stacks up, debuffing, and then casting the ultimate. I think this is going to be a very respectable clear, guys. They've been buffing Limbo and enemy stats like crazy. They sure have string. Only vets have easier time if you play since version 1.0. Raid Shadow Legends. Sorry, the only gachas I play, Lusoka, are Honkai Star Rail and Reverse 1999. But I only publicly stream Reverse 1999. That's my favorite game right now. Okay, we are on round 9. I think, wow, that's a lot of poison stacks on Jessica. I think Jin might be considering if he wants to... Oh, I think he might try to take out all of those ads in one turn. That might be a tall order, but maybe... Yeah, he's trying to... Yeah, I think this is a wise play. Get the multi-targets in. Ooh, took down Jessica. Okay, that's huge. Oh, poison stack triggered. Yeah, that's the thing about this Limbo. Like, the boss dies, but the ads still remain. So this is looking like... This one is a bit more brutal than the last one, as this one is all extra actions. Most units just don't have any map buff. You're right, 10 turn clear. Applause to Jin. That was a beautiful showcase. Love to see it. And yeah, we've seen all sorts of teams today, which I love to see. Okay, good job, Jin. So Roi, you are up. I'm trying to remember. Roi, do you remember who Jin banned? I think, if I recall correctly, you're going to be playing the which 2 teams? Let me see. Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jin banned your Eternity team. So you'll be running both 37 and Centurion teams. So whenever you're ready. Okay, perfect. Going in. Excellent. We are in. So this is the final match for today, and then I'll be announcing the winners momentarily. Thank you guys so much for participating. Love you guys. I will start editing this video after the stream is over, and you guys will see you guys on my YouTube channel with my commentary and everything. This is really exciting. Hopefully I'm filming, but if not, my Twitch feed should save it. So, all right, so we're going to see a different team. Love to see it. We got a Centurion, Medicine Pocket, Tooth Fairy team. So I think what he's planning to do is use Medicine Pocket as kind of a control team with the dazes, as well as providing backup heals if necessary. And Centurion's going to bring on the pain. Brings 2 healers, protects Centurion at all costs, exactly. Yes, and because of the RNG, so with Centurion teams, shuffling matters a lot because you have the ability to bring a Centurion turn 2 ultimate. Yeah, so he's restarting aggressively for the perfect hand. We're looking for what's it called? the thing where she flips the coin because it gains +1 Moxie at level 2, and his cards are terrible. He's looking for yeah, there we go. Okay, he's got it. He's got the opening hand he needs, so he's going to get his Centurion ultimate up for turn 2. So that's Centurion 101 for you. Roy definitely knows what he's doing. Okay, ultimate is up. So at this point, he is considering just Centurion spamming his incantations. In this boss, the tip is to kill one critter ASAP. You are absolutely right. So he's going to bring on the pain with his Centurion right now. Ooh, level 3 Centurion. Very nice. Okay, beautiful. Love to see it. I think this is very smart. Oh, I get it. He's using his medicine. Dang, that was good damage there. Debuffing the enemy, that way his kicks do more damage. That little critter is almost dead. And we're on turn 2, guys. That is amazing. Yeah, then you do whatever you want. Exactly, stream. Wow. Okay, so I think he's considering bringing down that little critter, which is definitely what I would do too, because when the little critters are below 50% HP, they deal increased damage. But keep in mind too that when the little critters are debuffed, one of their attacks also does additional damage. That is why you don't use two healer cursed. Oh, was the Centurion petrified? I didn't see that. Yeah. But it's all right. We're still doing pretty decent. And Tooth Fairy is doing a very good job with the self-sustains. And I think this is my first time ever seeing Medicine Pocket and Tooth Fairy on the same team. So I think this is a very creative use of his lineup. I think he's thinking deep in the tank right now. We do see 2 ultimates coming up, which is going to bring a lot of headache with the Moxie steals. Now the cards are all heals and debuffs. Yeah. Okay, so I think he is prioritizing getting one of the little critters off. I wonder if this is enough. Ooh, barely enough. Yeah, Jin is getting, or not Jin, Roy is getting unlucky with the enemy surviving with little HP. He missed little damage by combining 3-star cards earlier. Yeah, that's true. I was actually thinking that maybe doing 2 kicks instead of a massive kick would have been the better play, but I think that was okay, the way he played that out. I don't even see Medicine as a healer here when he gets forced to use. Yeah, I think Medicine Pocket is more of a debuffer / dazer here, which I think is a good idea. Oh, you wanted to debuff? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, Medicine Pocket is an underestimated healer. He's able to debuff to increase your damage output a decent amount. Okay, I think that is a masterful targeting there. Okay, little critter is down. Hopscotch activated, love to see it. And he now has his days at the ready, so perfect timing actually, because the Wand Lady's about to bring on the pain. I think the question is whether, yeah, this is good. Okay, very nice. Going to make sure that we do increased damage there, and he's considering bringing down the second critter or dealing more pain to Druvis. The thing is that for the little critters, they aren't a huge pain until you bring them below 50% HP. Medicine Pocket is second best healer at the moment next to Tooth Fairy. The only problem with him is placement. So Balloon Party requires less investment, so no I3. Yeah, you're right. Medicine Pocket, if you want better heals, you need I3 since his heal scales off of attack. You're right. And in 1.6, Yenisei is a better Medicine Pocket. Ooh, I didn't know that. But Medicine Pocket is she a 5-star? I think she is, right? It is more of a Tooth Fairy overshadowing him, and he has no place. Yeah, Yenisei is 1.6, is insane with healing. Is Yenisei a 5-star or a 6-star? I thought, and wow, so for a 5-star to be a better healer than a 6-star healer, wow, that shows a lot about the power of Yenisei, who I don't think any of the content creators are really talking about. Ooh, and a Petrify on Centurion again. This is quite unfortunate. But I think it'll be okay. I think he's prepping for the next round by topping off his HP and just getting some debuffs going on the little critter. And mind you, Limbo 6-1 brings a lot of trouble to my viewers. I have a couple of viewers who are unable to clear Limbo 6-1. So for these guys, participants to actually clear with maybe suboptimal teams, I think is a demonstration of how much these participants know about this game. 6-1 is the gatekeeping, exactly. You're right. Ooh, yeah, the Moxie stealing. That's the thing. I think Blue Puck definitely brought the pain this time around with the combination of Petrify and Moxie stealing. I'm trying to remember if the Wand Lady is immune to control. I don't quite remember. All right, finally took down the second critter. Very nice. And I think Roi is really demonstrating his versatility, being able to clear Limbo 6-1 first with his Eternity team, and now with his Centurion team. Very nice. Okay, very nice. Got 2 ultimates incoming as well as a heal to top off his team's HP. I think at this point it is cruise control. It's just a matter of how much damage his team can dish out, particularly Centurion. Better play would be sturdiness. And save Tooth Fairy for Petrify. I see what you mean, yeah. Yeah, Tooth Fairy is able to purify the Petrifies. But you know, the nice thing about this team is that he's able to daze the enemy as well. Yeah, the Petrify is really annoying. And you know, the raid boss's freeze is really devastating. All right, Medicine Pocket. Dazing the enemy, very nice. Ooh, but Druvis really wants to petrify, so let's see how this is going to shape up. We are in round number 13. We have the Wand Lady almost to 25% HP, so this was an earlier Limbo, but I was facing the piano boss and he petrified all 3 of my units in the same turn. Wow, I didn't know that was possible. Monka. Okay, I didn't see who got... Oh, Medicine Pocket got petrified. That's actually okay. I think we want our Centurion to be active. All right, I think some considerations here. Ultimate incoming, so I think he's deciding how best to navigate this round. It is a critical round in this juncture. Okay, so I think he's doing a combination of offense and defense. Very nice. Okay, and I think he should be able to tank this ultimate quite comfortably. The good thing is that Druvis is not petrifying. I actually prefer to be ultimated than petrified. I just don't want to die, exactly, yeah. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good. We are in round 15. I wonder if this is going to be enough damage. Ooh, I think this might do it. 15, oh, is it? Yeah, 15 round clear, good job. Congratulations, GG. All right. Dude, that was just side 1. Yeah, this Limbo is no joke, folks. All that for just side 1. All right, but now we are about to see a 37 showcase with a different lineup this time, different partners. We're going to partner her up with Beacorn Bloom, which is an excellent sub DPS, our secret 6-star, and Balloon Party is going to help with some sustainability. Charlie in the back, just in case things get a little out of hand. 37 showcase, yes, and this is a P037. However, I think Roi has demonstrated that she is still able to pack a punch, especially with Beacorn Bloom's Defense Shred. which actually I think, I'm trying to remember if 37 was a mental or reality damage dealer. I almost want to say she is, actually I don't remember, guys. Mental, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. But still, 37 can still appreciate one half of the debuff, which is the increased damage taken clause from the debuff. So she does a, ooh, that is beautiful. Very nice. Bringing on the pain. So as you can see, guys, you can still have a P037 be a main DPS with some team setup here. And he's reshuffling. Oh, that, you can't ask for a better hand than that. Excellent. I think that he is going to bring another follow-up momentarily. I think this should generate, how much Eureka was that? Yeah, okay, that was 3 Eureka plus another 2. Handle that critter like a champ, very nice. Crowd control, we're having an excellent showcase of that. Thanks, Jin, for noticing. 37, level 37, epic. Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, Roy's 37 is level 37. I think, yeah, how should I say? That is very flavorful leveling there. Okay, I think he's prioritizing some heals, which is very wise. Also making sure the little critter doesn't get out of hand. This free unit is evil. I can either get 75% more damage on Bicorn's ultimate or get P2 on Charlie for another strong star. Oh, you know, Lusoka, I would go for P2 on Charlie because P3 is where the money's at for Charlie. But yeah, I know what you mean by the Bicorn. Okay, so I think we are deciding right now whether we want to, yep, I think that was a very smart play. Get Bicorn Bloom's ultimate up and having the boss primed with a debuff beforehand. That way the ultimate does additional damage. Love to see it. Enough follow-up attack as well. Very nice. Critter doing some damage, but I think 37 handled that well. I think it's just Bicorn Bloom that we need to watch out for. Might need a reshuffle for a healing incantation, which I think is what he's... Yep, I think that was a smart decision there. Okay, so how does he want to navigate this round? Because we have some little critters there, but we still want to bring the damage in for the opposing Jessica. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for as well, but just make my plant a good bit better. Yeah, I understand, Lusoka. That makes sense. I think that Blue Puck made a fantastic decision having the 5-star selector. It allowed me to actually get my 5th portrait for diggers, and now all my 5 stars have max portraits, with the exception of what's her name, the other poison applicator. I will share the tips for this run after he's done. This run would be much easier on him. Feels good, man. Yeah. I think one of the beauties of doing these showcases is that we can kind of critique each other's plays and perhaps, you know, just make each other better, right? I've learned so much from you guys over the months since this game has been released. And that's actually part of the reason why I want to have this PvP, because I think that you guys know this game better than I do in a lot of respects. So this is an opportunity to have you guys showcase your skills, showcase the teams that you've spent so much time building. I got to check if 6 is going to come out before this ends. If I can get the dupes from that, it won't matter as much. You're right, Lusoka. I'm not sure who is going to be on 6's banner. But we do have a lot of time to select your 5 stars, so you don't have to decide right away. Okay, we're navigating this beautifully. Round 7, we already have Jessica below 50% HP. Ouch is right, yeah. Hang in there, Roy. You're doing pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, it ends right on his banner. I think that version 1.4 onwards is when things get really interesting. We're going to have some meta-defining characters coming up. 6 going to help people a lot in raids. Agreed. Beautiful. Took down both of those critters. Very nice. And wow, that Jessica really loves Bicorn Bloom. Dang, look at all those pollution stacks. All right, so I think right now we are considering whether we want to bring on the pain or take on a more defensive approach. think, yeah, we're looking for heals, and we did get a healing incantation, so I think definitely Beacorn Bloom with her being in the red. There's merit to either bringing on the pain right now and having Charlie take over, or keeping Beacorn in the game here. Lots to consider. Yeah, I think that is a wise choice. Just making sure Beacorn is above half health. Just make sure she's able to survive the ultimate. Bloom and just Yuri Flash. I do have Miss New Babel too, so I could probably push Charlie back with a combination of my 37. Dude, I've been having a lot of fun with Miss New Babel. She's definitely, I think the global players respect her a lot more than the CN players. I think the CN players don't really play Miss New Babel for some reason. Ooh, okay, this is looking beautiful. So we have a couple options here. We could either bring on the pain with a few Eureka stacks. Yep, I think he is really trying to get Jessica down. Ooh, follow-up attack, beautiful. Nice, took down the critter. Ooh, just enough. Oh, that was a lucky targeting there. So now we have the mass buff at the ready. I think we might actually finish in round 11. It's certainly possible. Could get that 50% damage boost. Yeah, you're right. A little fact, though. Oh yeah, I forgot to have P4 Necrologist. A little fun fact though, you could optimize incantation matching and Moxie tuning by using tuning ultimate then match your incantations. That is really good advice there, Jin. I think that's something that I forget to do sometimes. Is this, a follow-up attack? Beautiful, took down everything. 11 turn clear, guys. Applause for a very beautiful clear. I think this is P037101. It really shows that you can have a very respectable clear, getting the max stars, or getting the max stars on that side without. And heck, the side cube is level 50 as well. Level 37. Roy, thank you so much for your beautiful showcase. So now just give me a moment here. I'm just going to prepare just one slide to make things beautiful and showcase the rankings, the winners here. I will go ahead and be right back. One moment, guys. A brief intermission as I prepare this final slide announcing the rankings and the winners. Be right back. But I'll still talk, so I'll keep you guys company, and I should probably resize this. Okay, one moment, guys. I'm preparing the slideshow for the winners. But you're all winners because you are all getting prizes today. Okay, so how should we do this? And we are going to have two lucky winners entered into the grand tournament, which will take place in 2 days. It's going to be a lot of fun because we're going to have even more players joining. Almost done, guys. One moment. And I'm glad that we're doing the tournament now because you guys asked me a lot of good questions, and once we release this video today, I think people will now understand exactly how this will work. Because remember, this kind of PvP tournament style, the modified, what's it called? Modified Conquest, I think is what I called it. Modified Conquest format is my own creation. It's never been done before for PvP, but I think it is very practical, and I think this PvP showcased today that this is actually a very viable format. So very exciting. Okay, so I'm just tallying up the scores here. Bringing out my calculator, one moment. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the America-Europe side too, Jin. One of the participants actually has PvP experience. He was actually my teammate during the very first PvP ever featured for this game. So I think you'll have a lot of fun facing against them. Chi, I need to ask Chi to participate tomorrow. Yeah, I need to message him. Yeah, but Zero is going to be participating tomorrow. Yeah, the Jazz is PvP. Yeah, that's right. So Zero, he was my teammate during Jakazin's PvP. He'll be in it tomorrow. He was actually the first one who entered his team, so he will definitely be there. And actually, I did during this live stream receive a couple requests to join tomorrow's tournament, so we might have an even greater turnout tomorrow, which is very exciting. And this will be good for me too, because this will happen during the evening for me, so I'll be able to get some fresh air during the day and then live stream it tonight or tomorrow night. So, okay, almost done with the tallies here. Just a couple. Just looking over my notes here. I tallied the wrong numbers. Hold on. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh, I don't know who followed because I forgot to, but thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. 40. Let's see. Okay, I can. $20, $25. Okay, good. Almost done, almost done. This is going to be a little bit of a scuffed card here, but the most important is announcing the winners. We'll fine-tune this. This is the first PvP ever, so you guys are the pioneer for this. I think my commentating will get better, and this will be more refined. Oh, plus I will have a co-host, potentially not this PvP cycle, but the next PvP cycle. I do have a co-host who will be joining us. That way, you know, we have multiple commentaries. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, you know, there were actually over 15 people who said they wanted to participate, but a lot of them didn't DM me. And I think it's partly because I just didn't give enough time for people to watch the video and sign up. But I just arrived in Lithuania the day before yesterday, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to plan this. Plus, I didn't know my internet was going to be good. So, all right. Almost done. I'm about to switch back to my camera. Can't wait for the only 4 starter units for Limbo. All right, guys. Good internet? Yeah, no, all my future stays should have good internet. It's just the Airbnbs that I got previously were not so great. I'm just waiting for my feed to show up so you guys can see. Yep. All right, so we have the tallies. At first place, we have Jin. Congratulations. Was able to clear in 34 turns between his 2 opponents. And then Roi coming in second place, congratulations, with a combined 51 rounds of clears. And then Clay, congratulations with your 70 clears. The reason why the number is a bit higher is because he did wipe on side 1 against his match with Roi, so he did take the massive 20 rounds for that side 1. However, I am appreciative for every single one of you who joined in today's PvP. Like I mentioned before, the first top two finishers, Jin and Roi, I will be giving you your prize of the Roaring Jukebox, either for this version or the next version. And then EMT, you will be receiving the monthly pass, one copy of that. So, and Jin and Roy, you have been invited to the grand tournament that will take place on Sunday. I'll keep in close communication with you both to determine the optimal times for everyone. I know that our time zones are quite different. I think we literally on 3 opposite points of the globe, but we will find a time that works well for everyone. So how does resetting work? Can you still... Yeah, you can reshuffle your starting cards as many times as you need to, especially if you have a team that matters a lot, like Centurion, where you can get a turn 2 ultimate. That is okay, just because it would suck to have RNG. I want to have the best showcase for each player. All right, so that wraps it up for today's live stream. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please follow and subscribe. And also follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys who were in the chat today, you will be on today's video, which I will edit momentarily. Thanks for hosting. You're very welcome. Thank you guys for participating. I hope you guys had fun, whether you... regardless of how you placed, the fact that you guys even showed up means a lot to me. You have basically participated in the very first PvP of all time, and thank you for whoever followed. Appreciate you. And yeah, I think you guys proved that this system works. And remember, for the grand tournament, this will be a pick and ban format. So I think after tomorrow's tournament, we will go ahead and, when you guys get a chance, send me screenshots of your top 4 rows of your team members. I'm talking to Jin and Roy here. That way, I can share that with the other 2 contestants for the grand tournament. I was in chat, I got 0. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, that's right. The chat also gets 2 prizes. Let me see. So String, Lusoka. Sorry, thank you, Lusoka. Actually, I think you both were the only 2 people to actually commentate. So you both, congratulations to Lusoka and String for chatting and actually watching. Like, I know String was watching this entire live stream, however long it was, 2 hours, my goodness. And Lusoka was here for the remaining. I think you were here for at least the second half. So both of you go ahead and add me on Discord. Let me go ahead and one more time just post the Discord. And you both, 2 peoples from chat get the monthly pass. Yep, so String, you get a monthly pass, and Lusoka gets a monthly pass. So let me go ahead and just add the link here. One moment. I'm so glad that I was able to stream this entire thing without disconnecting. All right. So how do I share? And by the way, this is the first time I've ever used my Discord to share the screen. So this is really cool. Everything went according to plan today. Invite, copy link. Okay, going back to Twitch. Thanks for hosting PvP, great stream. Thank you so much, Jin, I appreciate you. All right, so for those of you who are watching who want to redeem your prizes, or Shidoya is gonna get free stuff too. I was here since 0.5 minutes, just some lurking. Oh, Shido, I already announced you should have spoke up. I would have done a drawing, but to be fair, String has been commenting since the start of the stream, and Lusoka, he was here for like the second half at least, chatting. So I think they're worthy of this prize. Bushido, don't worry. We are having our second PvP tournament tomorrow, this time for the Europe/America region. We do have 2 participants for sure, and potentially a couple more who might join. So it could be a big tournament, and one of them has actually been in a PvP before. So that's going to be a very exciting showcase. I think we're going to have some fantastic contestants by the time we have our grand tournament on Sunday. I think there would be much more after this. I agree. Anyways, guys, let me go ahead and chat. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy content like this, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to participate in this tournament, please comment in the section below. I will have a Discord link this time, so you guys will be able to join. You guys, if you have any questions regarding the tournament format, you're welcome to drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.